Markle to come clean about the surrogacy unless she's paid £100 million, allegedly. According to Benjamin Smallbrook and Cora, Meghan planted the seed during the Oprah interview. The netizen wrote on Cora, "No one can possibly know how much the actress wants in order to keep her mouth shut and simply walk away from the family for good. No one knows. So why is the figure of £100 million being bandied around? Time and time again. Where has this astronomical amount come from? Some are saying Mr. Scobie has leaked it. Maybe, maybe not. But the number is coming from somewhere. It would appear their marriage is privately finished. Many rumours are telling us they no longer live together. It is being said that Harry has already spoken to Charles about how he can come back without losing face. Barkjack, a Twitter posting duo and a favourite dispenser of tea, posted this about Harry, Meghan and the palace. "We try not to be vague, but you should all know this. There are at least 2 ongoing investigations. Results of one investigation to be an instrument for enacting the consequences of the second investigation. Public may not be privy to all details. We'll fill in where needed." It could have something to do with Archie, another favourite dispenser of tea has weighed in on. This tea notes, investigations have been initiated by Archie's school due to Archie having panic attacks, severe anxiety and other issues. An official has been assigned to investigate and try to coach them into a better family dynamic. In all states, including the state of California, anytime teachers or healthcare workers suspect child abuse or neglect, this must be reported to Child Protective Services. The name varies from state to state, but the Bureau's functions remain the same. There is not much wiggle room to keep suspected abuse or neglect private. No special dispensation for children of the wealthy and privileged. One calls CPS. Most CPS officers, their officials, work to keep a family intact, so CPS assigning a staff member or social worker to try to coach parents and other caretakers into something approaching a nurturing family environment would be the norm, no matter how low or lofty that family may be. And if we extrapolate from here, we can make the case that the Harkles have been reported to Child Protective Services. Wait, not clear that Harry is at all involved, as he seems to be larping about cosplaying the Prince of America. Kids? What kids? It's important to note that Meghan's brother said, "Whatever you do not leave my sister alone with children." The CPS is getting involved with the duo before. Here is a close insider who's been accurate with this information they provide. The unnamed source said, "From what I heard, and again this is H-word gossip, it was severe anxiety and panic attacks that prompted this. It's possible he could be on the spectrum, I suppose, but on the reading video he was making eye contact and laughing at Harry and said dada, at which point the illiterate moron said, he's saying duck, like he heard or gave a shit about that age inappropriate duck book. In all honesty, I think their frequent absence, their distance from the kids even when they're home, and the alleged frequent and projectile fights have him scared of making connections. That's just my opinion. But a severe anxiety disorder in a kid growing up in that kind of environment, if it's true that Harry and Meghan are parenting like that, would occur in even the most neurologically typical person. Oh, the gossip also is that this official working with the family is trying to coach Meghan out of trying to control and discipline even the most trivial behaviours. That checks out with the manners make the man bullshit. A 3-year-old should be learning to stay in his seat and say please and thank you and not reaching for things, but asking for them. He should not be focusing on passing the goddamn salt and pepper together. In fact, asking a 3-year-old to pass something is asking for a spill.